Programming of the Thought Police. Learn about holistic living, history, spiritual concepts, natural health care, economics, metaphysics, and more. For balance and harmony, tune into InnerLightRadio.com, where your transformation begins 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are the healing frequency.
Time to relax and breathe deeply. That connection, inward, outward. The lymphatic system. So move your body. Thank you for dancing with me.
Ladies, get up off your seats. Come on and dance with me.
Everybody.
Gentlemen, get on your feet.
That body.
Come on and dance with me.
Mentally.
Say the words and I'll summon the band.
Physically.
With my hand.
Greetings and love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-healthcare. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-healthcare, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency.
That's what we got to do, family. All right. Take that deep breath in that body. Most importantly is the breath. And lymphaticizing. It's a time that we need to lymphacize every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. And taking those deep breaths, tuning into ourselves, and raising our own vibrations during this time. It's about self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-knowledge. I say, know thyself. You're shining bright, family. Woo! Move that body. Taking those deep breaths, tuning into yourself, knowing you're the master. You're the master of this body, nobody else. It moves on you. Times of sound make you feel good. That deep breathing. Feeling that breath. Feeling that breath. Ah, 27-20-20. That's right. How you moving, family? Boy, we are in a time right now. When you sit back and think about it, it's time for everybody to re-energize. Energize themselves. Step back. Take a new look. Even if you was moving like the ever-ready battery.
And I'm talking about energizing yourself. It's a new kind of energy that you may need to bring into your body, not some energy like that. You need to settle that energy down. See what this time is all about. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for tuning into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, your host, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare Educator, inviting you and thanking you for coming on board the friendship train, because we are on a Harriet Tubman's ride, and boy, do we need to be on this ride at this time right now, because we got a lot of people on board that's giving you a lot of information that's going to help you. If you haven't already, shift out of chronic disease, care, stress, because I'm telling you, it's a time right now. They're playing on you. They're playing on your emotions. They're playing on your feelings. They're playing on your diseases. They're playing on everything. But it's time for you to become the director. Create your script, turn it around, and give yourself what you need to do on this ride that they're putting you on. And if you haven't shifted out of chronic disease, care, stress, that's what we're talking about here. I wanted to support you with doing that by becoming your own wellness doctor. So thank you for coming aboard. Thank you for sharing this radio show with a friend. Thank you for sitting back and tuning into yourself. It is the time to do that. Sit back and let the words radiate, touch your heart, touch you to help you shift and stay focused on yourself, because this is a time that we can be thankful for. They've given it to us, and we need to take full advantage of this opportunity and let nothing turn you around. That's right. Let nothing turn you around. It's definitely time for us to realize and use that process of being the master of our thoughts and mind. How have you been thinking over the years, the field that you've been in, what you've been doing, how you've been parlaying everything? All the shift that's come in has got everybody having to rethink. And that's why it's good that you become the master of your thoughts and mind and not anchor yourself in one way, but in the only way, the truth and the divine way that you, know thyself, know what's going on. You are the one. You tell your mind what to think. You know how to do this. You know how to make those shifts based on those feelings. Tell your feelings what to feel. Not get caught up in what they want you to feel, that illusion. You got to understand about the true feeling, the process that connects everything. All right. And then you do what? You tell your body how to react. You tell your body what to do, how to move. Why? Because you are the master of your mind, the master of your feelings, and the master of your thoughts. And if you are not, and if you're giving that energy anywhere, somewhere in there that's making you give things too much thought, from a man-made mindset of human consciousness, we really got to make the shift right now, because everything is in pure alignment. If you align with it, your holographic image will know what to do, how to act, and how to think. And don't worry about what anyone is calling it. Your vibration, your frequency, that inner light, your true wealth. That's what it's all about. That's what you get to do right here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. You get to honor your self-love, your self-care, your self-respect, your self-knowledge. Oh, a lot of people got a lot of talk, and they can come around and shift you out of your divine truth. Yeah. What you say? Yeah, they sure can. They sound so good. And then you turn around and say, what? What happened to my thoughts? What's going on? Oh, this has been going on too long. They've created this process so we can see it, so we can be a part of it, so we can argue with somebody. Where's your mask at? Why don't you have your mask on? You're doing this. We need to be 6 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet away from us. We can't socialize. Some people have more than 10 people in their own family. Mama might have had 12 kids, 15 kids. What you trying to say? You can't meet with your own family? Oh, you can meet with your own family. You just can't have other people around. Oh, no, they don't know that's your family. Come on. What are we holding on to? What are we believing at this time?
We got to understand and focus on only one thing. Only one thing. Love. That's love for self. Love is all there is for you. And it goes with the laws of vibrational energy. Love is the power that brings our entire life together. Everybody talks about it. Everybody knows you can't move from hate. You can't create from anything positively, organically, unless you do it from true love. You got to do it from true love. It brings your entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers you and me with divine energy and life. And that's where we have to be right now at this particular time. Tune into that. So be love in action. Love in action for yourself. You don't need to have a conversation with everybody. You don't even need to have a conversation with your mate. You need to have a conversation with yourself. Be renewed. Be self-assured in what you are doing and what you are saying and how you are now recreating your life. We were all here to be givers and receivers of love, and that is sharing the positive information, the known information, the ancient wisdom of information, to have people reach deep, deep down inside and remove those things that are not having you move in the right direction that you need to move in right now. Have to be thankful for everything and find your balance in it. So thank you for tuning in, sharing this broadcast with a friend, sitting back and taking your deep, deep breaths, because I'm telling you right now, more than ever, it is time to empower that lymphatic system. And I just can't express it enough when I talk about these masks. You keeping these masks on and they're getting all cute with it. They got all kinds of designs on it. And they're telling you it's okay to make your own mask. It's all right. It's going to be okay. The mask get on and capture everything that's in the air on the outside. And because you're not breathing properly, it captures what you are supposed to be expelling out into the air. Air purifies itself, but you keep it trapped in that mask. And some people wear their mask is 2 and 3 times, lay it around, pick it back up. That's how they're trapping you up. Germs are supposed to be free to move and do the things they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it. Air purifies itself. You are hurting your own body, family, by keeping these masks on and talking to everybody else how much you ain't being fair and you ain't being right. No, we need to shift this energy right now and understand why it's important. Basic. That's why I've been saying for the past 20-something years, people need to learn basic anatomy, basic physiology, a little bit pathology. That is what our responsibilities are as people that work and support people in the healing arts, all areas of it, quantum physics and functional medicine. That's our responsibility to tell people the basic truth, what is needed for them to be the guiding factor in their life. We need all minerals. We need all enzymes. We need proteins. We need everything. And we need to sit back and learn what new and good and nutrition is for the body. Definitely at this particular time. That lymphatic system is so important right now because they linked it in with the immune system and shutting it down through the immune system by what they're doing. Your body has got to be able to purify itself. That's the basics to what it's all about. I mean, I'm just saying what's going on, and if you sit back and you listen, now they're bringing in the babies. The babies are showing up with inflammatory syndrome. Why? You shot them up with everything. You're feeding them the nature food. You're giving them well checkups, and you're still putting stuff on them and giving it to them. That's what's going on, and it's happening to us as adults. It's a natural process of life, but everything has been speeded up because of what's going on. And even though that we may be vegan and raw eaters and everything, inflammation don't just come from lack of proper nutrition, lack of exercising, doing proper lymphaticizing. It also can come from when you stomp your toe. You know, when you bump into a wall, when you pat it too hard, inflammation starts in the body. Some of it leaves, some of it don't. It builds up. We have to always be in tune to our lymphatic system. They don't want to teach you that. They don't want to share that with you. I do, because I want you to become your own wellness doctor and share that information out. And you ain't got to argue with anybody when you're taking proper care of yourself. The breath.
There's so much power in the breath, the connection, the added speed to the lymphatic system. When you like I shared with you last week, when you look up the immune system, it talks about the lymphatic system. When you look up the lymphatic system, it talks about the immune system. Then all of a sudden it leaves the names and it shows the organs of the lymphatic system as part of being the immune system. And they want to tell you got to do all these things to build up your immune system. You don't keep that lymphatic system together. That's what set things off in the body. It's when that system cannot purify itself and get rid of and break up tumors and cysts and things that build up and trap protein and things like that. Come on now, take your time, sit back and learn the lymphatic system. This is a time, and this is what it's truly all about. So take that deep, 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 deep breath. I'm in that mode where I'm in between reality here and reality there. Sometimes information want to come down and have you make a shift and feed things to you. And if you are tuned into that frequency, you know when you have to give the power to that energy so it can help you move better here on planet Earth. So I'm in and out today. I may be here. They may snatch me up. But I wrote some things down so I can stay focused and stay in tune, because it's amazing to me when I go back and listen to the shows and I be like, was I there? I don't remember saying that. They must have snatched me up and pulled me out and told me something else. So they might be trying to tell you something too right now, because all energy lines are open. If we sit back, take those deep, deep breaths and tune into ourselves right here. Thank you for joining me today. 5/27/2020, Wellness Wednesday. We're here to 5 p.m., the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, because truly now it's time to become your own wellness doctor and breathe deeply to give that added support and speed to the lymphatic system. You want to email me? You can. Enter lightradio@yahoo.com. You want to send me a message through Skype, enter _light_radio, and I'll share it through the show. So we're going to sit back and continue to take our deep breaths and think about what I offer you with bioenergetics, the study, detection, and correction of energy in all living systems. All living systems, because Mother Nature is doing her thing right now. Bioenergetics, the study, detection, and correction of all energy in living systems. Correct the body's energy system, and you could, in theory, correct everything. In fact, the science of biology recognize what a huge role electricity or raw energy plays in the human body, because look where everything is shifting right now. Look the tools they're using to monitor your body with. Look what's going on right now. They're telling you to become your own wellness doctors. Doctors don't use what they study in school. They do what they're told through pharmaceuticals if they're still in there. They do what they are told about what they say. Let's get that person cut. Let's operate on that person. Let's take that out. Let's put them on them drugs. We got to keep them in our system. We got to understand. And that one little statement, powerful statement by Albert Einstein. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. That's you. Connect with the field. Connect with your true state. Connect with the fields that covers around every cell of your body, that comes into this big human body field that's out there with the fields of life that permeates from the outside. And through the energy and power that you create, that field around each cell becomes stronger and it becomes connected. You're powered inward and outward. It connects. So the field, and that's why I'm here asking you to consider shifting out of chronic disease care stress right now. Everybody's got a little bit going on, and we keep it going on. And that's the number one thing that sets the body off into an inflammatory state, stress. How well can we keep the process moving correctly
through the body and not letting any dams build up anywhere, not letting any organs swell up anywhere. So the tone, the frequency, the vibration is off. It's too much water. It looks like a tsunami. It looks like an overflowing river. How do we get it to move things out? I've been telling you, that's how I've been dealing with this stroke, moving things out, working with the lymphatic system. If I didn't have that incident almost a year ago with the laptop exploding in my hand, getting fearful that I might lose the sight in the eye that I could see because all the particles splash, I will be further along than I am right now. But that's what I'm talking about, inflammation, stress, and things built up in the body just like that. What I had worked on for a year with the stroke, I'm still walking and doing all that, but the body is flooded again because of the shock from the fact that the laptop blew in my hand. And now I had to go back and do double duty again, getting that inflammation out, calming my body down, telling it everything is still all right. You're seeing, Karen. You're still moving, Khadijah. Everything is going along. Now get this excess fluid out of your body. How do you do it? Yoga won't do it. Exercising won't do it. Running won't do it. Jogging won't do it. You have to lymphacize. You have to help the pressure move up, move around, break things out, and circulate in the body correctly. And that's lymphatic system's job. And that's lymphacising and deep breathing. And that's what we're talking about. So, family, sit back. Take the deep, 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 deep breath. Relax for a moment. I'm going to start doing 2 commercial breaks because you know we're still working on Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration, which was April 30th. And as a reminder, April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. And that's what we all should be thinking about right now. Conscious Self-Health Care for yourself. And what do I know about the lymphatic system? What do I understand about the lymphatic system? I have to give that information more sustainability than anything else, because that is the true purification system of the body. God didn't put that universal frequency, didn't put that in anybody's hands but your own hands. That's why they didn't want to teach to it. That's why they don't want you to know. And that's why they created that field of cancer and put it all over the body, because inflammation happens all over the body. And you don't have to see it through somebody being so swelled up. It can come from the tiniest person. They can still have too much fluid in their bodies. You have to understand that and know the basics to what's going on. But I want you to sit back as we talk about Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day, this quick commercial that's going to do the talking for me, so you know how you can honor yourself or someone else that has stepped up out of the dark ages of disease care. Stop taking pharmaceuticals, applying everything, corrected their own energy, their own vibration, their own issue, like Karen did. I can talk about it, healing from a stroke, pharmaceutical free. Some people can talk about it, healing themselves and have pharmaceuticals ready. Really, life is a state of consciousness. But the best way is not doing anything man-made to help you correct this energetic body. So sit back, listen to this brief commercial, and I'm going to come back and share with you after I took a deep breath after talking like that for 25 minutes.
Greetings and love and kindness, family. It's that time of year again. Time to nominate yourself or someone else for the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show. Is proud to announce the 10th anniversary of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. Are you ready to honor yourself for stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care? Visit www.consciousselfcare.com and make your nomination today for the Community Visionary Award, for the Shirley R. Davis Hardy Senior Wellology Award, for the Kavanaugh Russell Foulks and Kevin D. Davis Children Conscious Self-Health Care Award, and the Hadari Abdul Ali Conscious Self-Health Care Award. We celebrate Timothy Morrow with the Common Sense Herbs Conscious Self-Health Care Community Activist Award. Join us this year. Nominate yourself for someone else. Visit www.consciousselfcare.com. Peace and blessings, family. April is Conscious Self Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. The sounds of the drum, delivering a message to the community worldwide. 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 Drums are living a commercial. The drums are telling the truth. Woo! Yes. The drums are sending out a call to let you know that we want to honor you on our 10th celebration. Those are the awards that you can nominate yourself for or someone else for. Go to consciousselfcare.com. 1X connects conscious and self. I got the short back for Cell Life, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Go on that website, look at the awards. Get ready to honor somebody for our program in July the 15th. Come on the air. Those that we're going to honor, those stories that we want to also highlight. Come on, family. You're listening in. You're tuned in. You're in the energetic field of healthcare. Don't tell me you've been out there for 20, 30, 40 years and you don't have anybody out there that want to share their stories. I know there are stories out there. So if you're tuned in and you're trying to reach me and you say, oh, I have been, you never responded. I didn't get it. Try to reach me again. Lines seem to be opening up. Emails seem to be coming through. Things are processing a little bit better now. Try to reach me. Send it to me. Skype. Any way you can. Just look up the name. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. Foulks. All social media. Check it out. Come join me. It's time now. It's time that we unite right now. Because what they're showing us now, what are they saying right now after they shut everything down for 2 months and did what they did, and they targeting one community of people, black folk, African Americans, got this more than anybody else, brown people coming up next. Come on, people, let's come together. Let's make this work for our own being here on planet Earth. Let's take advantage of this opportunity. Let's unite. Let's unite around the world. African black people everywhere, wherever you are, whatever country, it's time to unite because they saying what? We are the number one person that whatever it has and whatever's going on, because we know what they want to do. And we know what we need to do for ourselves. And I'm telling you, the first thing is emancipate yourself from medical mental slavery. All you diabetics are the first people that need to do that. You're constantly perking and breaking your skin and causing things to happen. The largest eliminating organ is the skin, but it's also the barrier for the whole body. You got to protect your skin and not allow things to come in through openings and abrasions in your skin. Basic, simplistic things that we need to do. It's not complicated. Sit back and take those deep, deep breaths while you tuning into yourself. So nominate someone for the awards. The award ceremony, again, will be July 15th. That's just a regular Wednesday for me. So we'll be doing it right there at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be honoring those individuals that came through and were selected for those particular awards. You'll see that information out there for you to make your choices with. And no, we got to understand, sickness is not a disease. Sickness is not a disease. It's okay if they want to give it that name. It helps you better understand your own processes, what you've been doing, what you haven't been doing. You have the basic information. You can take that disease name and say what you haven't been doing. But we got to stop decompartmentalizing our health care. It's about taking care of the whole body energetically, from the field all the way down to the physical organs. Sickness isn't a disease. It's a cellular malfunction because something is lacking.
is flooded, didn't receive the tone, didn't receive the frequency, didn't receive the nutrients, didn't receive something. Is drowning. It's in a state of drowning in water, or something is trapped around it where it cannot, the shell need to be cracked so it can hear and see what's going on. And that's our responsibility to do that by becoming our own wellness doctor. We got to breathe deeply. We got to let the oxygen come in. I'm telling you, and the people that's been home, if you haven't been opening up your windows, you got to open up your windows. And since everybody's been home and everybody should be defecating a little bit more, you got to keep that bathroom window wide open all the time and let the air purify itself by giving it proper circulation. You don't want to turn that air conditioner on. That's not your friend. Truly, it is not. Let the cool breeze come in and support the body. Basic stuff, because it is a basic about your creation and being here. It's nothing complicated. Everybody want to make it complicated, but it's not. And that's why I love the fact that you can learn the science of lymphology. Come join me. Study with your stuff. You can study with me. The body knows how to purify and heal itself. It does. By taking those deep breaths and recognizing and understanding nothing in nature struggles. People stop struggling. I'm telling you for years, that word struggling creates that same vibration. Nothing in nature struggles. Stop struggling. The struggle is unnatural. You are the creator. You are the manifester. You are the writer. You are the director. You're setting the scenes up. You're doing everything. So don't be a man that struggles for everything in life. Stop it. And if you're doing it, ask yourself, why are you using those words like that? How are they serving me? Are they serving you? I love that statement. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. Out beyond ideas of right doing, wrongdoing, there is a field. You heal and recognize what the field is telling you. It will heal and show you what's going on in the physical body. Birds have radar. Whales have sonar. And guess what we have? We have vibes. And we got to tune into our vibes. But we got to sharpen our human being, our holographic image here. We got to put the right information into it so we can honor our own vibration and what it's truly saying to us. It's telling us. And for a lot of us, I was there. I shift sometime, but I pull myself out. Are you in a sunken place? Are you in that sunken place? Are you in that sunken place of disease thoughts, disease mongering? Don't let them do that to you. It's time to wake up. Definitely all the diabetics. You got to stop doing what you're doing to yourselves and change it. It's already been recognized. 60 days at the most. Change your diet, change your life. You offer all the medication. Anything that you had that makes you stick and perk yourself, you want to stop. Pressure has a reason for being the way it's supposed to be. It's helping the body heal itself. The same way they want to say little things. Check to see if you have a fever. Your body will create a fever anytime something going on inside of it that it needs to help itself clear up from those germs in the body. It's going to create a fever. Have you noticed they ain't never told you what they want the level of a fever to be? Anywhere I read from 88 all the way up to maybe 103. 88? Somebody can look at you and say, we can't let you in. You got a fever. We got to report you. Don't put yourself in that state. Don't do it. Trust your inner vibrations, what you know. You know it's not about religion because they shut everything down. It's about spirituality and understanding who you are and knowing who you are. And definitely black people, folks, understand who you are. Your history, the information that's been there for you is shining so bright now for you to relax and honor yourself and stick to it. So all we got to have is some stick-to-itiveness. Is that a word? So are you ready for this new paradigm of quantum energetic informational healing that I've been sharing with you? Woo! For all the time I've been on Interlight Radio, I don't know, 5-6 years I've been over here on this side, on this radio station. Sharing it for a long, long time. Things are breaking up. Y'all know last week I told y'all I was kind of tired and not asleep. Things was going on. My body was trying to release some things that had built up, that the mucus and everything was coming. It was checking itself. So I had to spend some time with my MyHealth device, with the natural silver that I make, sitting back, working on myself. Because I remember the time when my husband went into the hospital for so long. He was in there for so long, and I was in there for so long every day until I caught that long name for your tonsils. And everything was all trapped up in there, and I didn't know, wow, how was I going to clean that stuff up? So I kind of learned what to do when I knew my body was getting there again with what's going on. So that's what it was telling me last week. So I started myself on this regimen, and it's real good because the nose is dripping, the flame is coming up, and helping things move out. And Lord knows, defecating, thank you, Father. Going to the bathroom when I first wake up in the morning, next 30 minutes, and next 30 minutes, and next, they're talking about 3 times a day. It's been more than that, and it needs to be because all that waste is backed up in everybody's body. Everybody need to be defecating more, sweating more, urinating more, getting it all out, supporting yourself. Your skin may break out, but it'll calm down. But the body needs this purification process. So I say don't force yourself to go back to work. Force yourself back out into society. Get out on the beaches, put your feet out in the sand, put your body in the ocean water. Do those things because they're going to go back to it anyway. They're shifting to it anyway if you sit back and listen to them and what they're saying. Hell, I even heard Fauci himself saying mask ain't doing nothing really to support anybody. They're giving you one truth on one hand and a lie on another hand and want you to put it together. It's all about what people hold on to and how they communicate with each other. We as a community of humanity and also a community of black people, we need to start speaking the truth. We need to start sharing the truth with people. We need to let people know what they need to do for their individual selves because ain't nobody else over this body but you. I can want anything for you, but that don't mean you're going to get it. You got to change for yourself. You can't change for nobody else. You got to take this opportunity to tune into yourself. They done shifted everything around in the world. Things that people did, had planned, how it was going to make money, what they're going to do. Some businesses won't open up again. Everything's going to be whatever it's going to be. But what you cannot let them do is this social distance bullcrap. We can't let this happen. And thinking that we're waiting for them to create some kind of vaccine and cure like they did with the AIDS epidemic. They created it and didn't create nothing to correct it. Now that's all you see on TV is those commercials now, like they done something so great. And it's contact tracing crap. You better not let them get yourself caught up in that. And if I've been around anybody, and they say that you got COVID-19, don't get in my name. Don't tell them I've been around you. I got myself covered. I don't need you being whatever and turning me into those people and have them knock on my door. Don't do it. Don't support it. If they got it or don't have it, either way they saying they want to do something, whether you show symptoms or not. We have to look at the basic understanding of what's going on. And remember what Deepak Chopra shared with us. We have a pharmacy inside us that is absolutely exquisite. Give it what it needs. It makes the right medicine for the right time, for the targeted oil with no side effects. We got to take that. We got to take that to heart. We got to take that to understanding. We got to know what's going on. We got to support the body. I'm telling you, we got to take that time, and we got to do that. Breathe for ourselves. I'm looking for this note I have right here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Clearing out the stagnation that's happening in the body that's causing the problems. The nose is running. Thank you. Hold on for a minute, family. Take a deep breath. Why I blow my nose? Glad I wasn't outside. Somebody would probably had a fit. Oh, don't blow your nose. Even though they say you can sneeze in your arm, you can sneeze in your handkerchief and throw it all away. Don't do it. Come on, people. Go back to the natural processes of how we do things. Everybody was told how to do that when they was raised up. If you got a cough, if you got a sneeze, and most often sneezes come without you knowing it, because that's the power of the lymphatic system. The hairs in your nose, it'll expel itself what needs to go back out. Make you sneeze just like that, letting it out. Honor the processes of life. That's what we need to do. Taking those deep breaths, doing what we need to do. You got to think about everything they saying and what they saying to you and how they saying it to us and what they saying about it. Understand the lymphatic system. Take some time. Join the group, Lymphatic Cellular Wellness and the My Health device out on Facebook. Lymphatic Cellular Wellness and the My Health device, because we use that My Health device in supporting us with the lymphatic system and helping us give it some added speed and some strength. Join that group, like the Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day page, as well as the 10th anniversary page that is out there. And, of course, we also have the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show, where I put up some of the videos and other people's shows that will help us move along better in understanding how to maintain our wellness. Coming up very soon, very, very soon, I'm happy to announce I'm so excited because y'all know almost a year ago, my trampoline, my lymphatizer was all the way down to the floor and I couldn't use it anymore. And that's another thing that happened right after that. Explosion with the laptop created more issues with excess fluid in my body because I was already in that state from the stroke, clearing all that out. And I didn't have my lymphatizer because, like I said, running won't do it. Yoga won't do it. None of those things would do it. You got to support that lymphatic system. Whew, that geyser, pushing that up, letting it come out, moving all around. Join that group. Get that book. You know what I'm talking about. And we can study together. Next month, coming very soon, now that I have my lymphatizer, my trampoline, we're going to be going live in the group, lymphasizing every Saturday, 11 o'clock to 12 noon. I want you to join me for lymphatic cellular wellness, and we're lymphasizing. And we're taking our deep breath with that double washer while we lymphasizing, and we're helping to purify our bodies, to heal our bodies, get everything going well in our bodies. Letting everything begin to work, all the nutrition, all the minerals that we're putting into our bodies, letting it reach those organs, getting that excess fluid out, getting that, help draining that pond, help breaking up that trapped plasma protein. Come on, study with me and understand what it's all about, how the body truly, really heals itself when it gets into a state. So we're going to be lymphasizing. I will be there for an hour in that group, coming very, very soon. I've been working on the room, shifting things around, getting the camera ready, seeing how I'm going to do it. So you can come and lymphasize with me and get that excess fluid out. That's what we need to do, remove the excess fluid. So we're going to have a powerful time doing that. And the more you understand about the lymphatic system, the better. We're going to also start honoring the seniors with the Senior Urology Program, named in my mother's honor, Shirley R. Davis Hardy Senior Urology Program. Crack the self-talk code and renew your minds. That's what she had to do. She had to crack that self-talk code, and she understood what was going on. I remember Mom, please, don't let them go for exploratory surgery to see if anything going on with your gallbladder. They already know you need your gallbladder, you need every organ, but you really do need that. And if they go in and check, they're not going to check, they're going to remove it. That's what they do. Nah, baby, my doctor said they just need to see. They can see what's going on without cutting in your body. First of all, we got to understand this. She goes in, she has exploratory surgery. What happens? She come out with no gallbladder. What does that do when you don't have a gallbladder in your body?
the processes and how things are and how it makes it harder for your body. Understand, no surgeries, no penetration in skin. We don't need any of that stuff for daily care of the human body, and we definitely don't need it for the energetic body. So I want you to join me to set your compass to create total wellness for our seniors that we honor every year through the Shirley R. Davis Hardy Senior Virology Award Program for them taking back over control of their health care. That is going to be on Mindfulness Thursday. We're going to be doing that through Zoom. I'm going to share more about it. I'm doing mass mailing to my community in Washington metropolitan area because everybody's sitting back home looking at the mail now. So that's going to be great. That's one way I'm advertising these new programs. You can also gather your group and we can come together on Zoom just for your group that y'all work with and y'all been supporting each other. We can do that. The workshop is called The Conscious Self Healthcare Moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. We're talking about love, laws of vibrational energy, and we're talking about you liberating yourself from medical hexing and pharmaceuticals today. Pay attention what's going on and what they're doing and what are some symptoms of the lymphatic system being congested. Covers everything out here. The same thing that's going on with those babies they're now talking about inflammatory syndrome. Swelling of the body, a symptom. Holding on to water, symptom. Rings getting tight on the fingers. Ankles swelling. Breast soreness or swelling. Achy feet, joints in the morning, pain and stiffness that moves around the body, rashes or itches on the body, sore muscles, uterine fibroids. You got cysts, ovarian cysts, fibroid cysts, sore throats. You see how they talking about your sore throats and things like that, and you might have something, allergies, headaches, fatigue, recent outbreak of moles or skin tags, swollen glands, chronic colds, fibromyalgia, belly fat, love hangers, bloating and gas, cellulite, arthritis, all of it, dry, weakened skin, puffiness around the eyes, aches, autoimmune conditions, cancer, decreased immunity, because it's decreasing the lymphatic system, being able to purify itself and do its job through proper nutrition, through you breathing properly. But what's most important, family? What is the key thing to it all? We talk about it all the time right here. Life is a state of conscious. What you're thinking. What you're thinking is what you're creating. And we can shift our state of consciousness just like that all the time. It's going like this. What are we holding on to for permanent thought? Most of us have forgotten that we are nature. We see this body and we forget the truth of this body. Most of us have forgotten that we are nature. Nature is not something separate from us. That's why you can trust the air and you can breathe. It purifies itself and knows what to do. We got to trust this process and not let them turn us into whatever they're trying to turn people into. I'm telling you, you're hurting yourself more. You got to make them let it go. That's why they're telling you it's not law. It's a mandate. They're trying to make you do it. It's not law. They can't find everybody. We need to stand up and not let this take place. So when we say that we have lost our connection to nature, it means that we have lost our connection to ourselves. And that's where everybody is. And that's what this opportunity is about right now, is allowing us to tune into ourselves and take those deep breaths. Join the group. Connect with me. 202-248-7749. Connect with me. Step up out of the dark ages of disease care. Shift out of chronic disease care, stress. Become your own wellness doctor. We're going to end with our commercials, talking about the Nest Wellness System that I can work with you around the world, no matter where you are, reading your human body fields, letting you see where the distortions are, the stagnation is, the blockages are, and we can bring the energetic body up. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. Listen to the commercials. The music is going to take you out after the commercials. And I want to thank you for joining me this week, sharing this broadcast with a friend, checking it out and sharing, and get ready for the premiere of this show in a couple of days. I premiered on YouTube, and if you like what you heard, invite a friend to join me. Thank you for tuning in. We'll go to them commercials and close out the show with some music while I sit back and deep breathe and blow my nose.
Let's help one another. All of my sisters and brothers. Yeah.
Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forselllife.com. The number 4, the words cell, CELLLIFE.com. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.cell, CELLLIFE.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website forselllife.com. The number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749.
To you, I've also decided to stick with love, but I know that love is ultimately the only answer answer to mankind's problems. I'm going to talk about it everywhere I go. I know it isn't popular to talk about it in some circles today. I'm not talking about emotional bosh when I talk about love. I'm talking about a strong, demanding love. I have seen too much hate. I've seen too much hate on the faces of sheriffs in the South. I've seen hate on the faces of too many Klansmen and too many white citizens, counselors in the South, to want to hate myself, because every time I see it, I know that it does something to their faces and their personalities. And I say to myself that hate is too great a burden to bear. I have decided to love.
The greatest power above all resides inside each being, great or small. Let it lead the way. It dwells in each and every heart. Ability to bring light to the dark. Let it have its day.
Teach the babies, teach the children, teach the children, teach the babies, teach the children, teach